Hello and welcome to today's episode of Michael's Minty Music. Today we are reviewing Hands All Over, Maroon 5's third album, which came out in 2010. It's okay. It's all right, an all right album. This is the track listing, and these are the tracks I added to my playlist. 7 out of the 12 on this standard edition of the album. Singles off the album were Misery and Give a Little More, and those two were on the radio with Never Gonna Leave This Bed. Those three were the hits off of this one. This album is alright, but a lot of it is pretty boring and not particularly interesting. It sounds a little bit like it's really early 2010s pop, but without the interesting non-pop stuff that makes it, that makes pop more interesting in this decade. My favorite song here, I gotta go with Misery, although Hands All Over and Runaway are both also pretty good. They've slowly grown over me over the past day or so. But they're most of these songs, non-radio songs, aren't as good as the radio songs are definitely the best ones. This is definitely their worst album so far. Both songs about Jane and It Won't Be Soon Before Long are significantly more interesting than Hands All Over. And then this album does not take my top spot from 2010, but that's mostly just because Kaleidoscope Heart simply has a lot more range in terms of songs than Hands All Over. They're pretty similar in quality, although I do think Kaleidoscope Heart is a little bit better, mostly because of that range thing. Um, that all being said, I don't think Hands All Over is a bad album. It's all right, but it's not really good. It's on the lower end of good if we're talking in terms of that. Next up is Billy Joel's 1982 album, The Nylon Curtain, which hit its 40th anniversary last Friday. It's a great album. I really love it, and I'm really excited to review it. So stay minty.